You think you can find it, boy? Yes!
2 hours later.
Danger, 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 danger.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics, and this behemoth of a firearm is a falling block, single-shot, 4-bore rifle. It has a 1-inch in diameter bore, weighs a little over 20 pounds, and produces over 200 pounds of felt recoil. Basically, she be kicking. This is one of my absolute favorite rifles, and today we have the handheld version of it. And I know what you're thinking, that is absolutely ridiculous. But here at Kentucky Ballistics, we push more envelopes than the post office. So without further ado, I present to you the 4-bore pistol. This is the only one in the entire world. It is an absolute monster. We have a 1-inch bore. It is hammer fired, and this thing is basically a gigantic black powder pistol. We have here on the top 4-bore. On the side here, we have Revelation 6, 7 through 8. And then on the back, we have the 4th Horseman. If you don't know what that means, just go read it. So my 4-bore rifle is actually a little bit bigger and a little more powerful than the original 4-bore rifles. It fires this, a 2,150 grain round, and it is absolutely wrecking your shoulder. And this is going to absolutely wreck my wrist. But the original 4-bores were actually firing rounds that were around 1 inch in diameter, but weighed from 1,200 grains upwards of 1,700 grains. The round that this 4-bore pistol will be firing is a 1-inch lead ball that weighs 1,400 grains. So basically what I'm saying is the 4th Horseman, the 4-bore pistol, should be the most ridiculous, heavy, groundbreaking, earth-shaking, wrist-breaking recoil I have ever felt in my life. Yeah, brother, let's go get set up and get started. But before we shatter my wrist bones, I have some very exciting news to announce. I am writing a book. Now, I know it may be hard to believe that someone that cannot read, write, or do math can write a book, but that's okay because it's got lots of pictures in it, because it's made for the youngins and you old folks too, really anyone that can read. If you know the story of my accident, you know that there is a very powerful message behind it, and I'm super excited to share that in a fun, lighthearted way. This book is called Boom Pow, I'm Braver Now, and it's a story about failing, learning, and trying again, and teaches that courage doesn't mean that you're not afraid, but it means you show up anyways. And I'm proud to share that Brave Books and I are going to be donating a portion of the proceeds to help families whose children are bravely battling cancer. These families and these kids are braver than we could ever imagine, and we thought it would be great to help ease their financial burdens through the Parker Project. And if you want to be one of the first to receive a copy of my new book for someone young in your life, old, or somewhere in the middle that needs some encouragement or some good life lessons, then swing over to bravernowbook.com and pre-order my book today. There is a link in the description down below. Now, let's go shoot a 4-bore pistol. So before we shoot the 4-bore pistol, I thought it would be a good idea to give you something to compare it to. So this is a 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum. This is the largest, most powerful production handgun in the world. And it fires this, a 1/2-inch diameter bullet that weighs anywhere from 350 grains to 700 grains. And here it is compared to the 1,400 grain lead ball that we're gonna fire out of the 4-bore. Okay, here we go. 500 Magnum. Woo! Let's do a one-handed, just for good measure. Man, I tell you what, that gun be kicking, but I don't think it's gonna compare to this 4-bore pistol. Okie dokie, it's time to take our first shot with the 4-bore pistol. I don't know what this is gonna be like, so we're gonna take some extra precautions, at least for our first shot. So I have on a helmet, a face shield, and gloves, and we are loaded up with the 1,400 grain 1-inch lead ball. Let's see what happens to my wrists. All right, hammer's back. Woo! Here we go. Oh man! I tell you what, I gotta say, the 4-bore pistol is nothing to shake a stick at. Whoa! That has never happened. That actually kind of worries me because the odds of that happening are pretty slim. Maybe we should probably stop filming. Let's just cut the whole video. We're done. We're going home. Okay, well, our first target today for the 4-bore pistol is going to be 10 gallons of slime. I have 5 gallons of blue slime and 5 gallons of red slime. Okay, I am loaded up with another 1,400 grain 4-bore ball. Let's see if we can make it through this slime. And I tell you what, this time I'm going to do this one-handed. Okay, here we go. Whoa! Yeah! I should turn that into an air freshener or maybe a scented candle. Oh, okay. Well, looks like slime is pretty good at stopping large projectiles because we made it through one jug. Oh, look at that. Then we made it into the second jug, which it is seeping, but I don't believe we made it through the back. Nothing my handy dandy micro tech can't handle. Okay. Let's see if we can find this thing. I'm just gonna dump it out on the table. Oh, look at that. That is thick. Oh. I'm not seeing it. It's gotta be in there, right? I guess I'm gonna have to get my hands dirty. This reminds me of that scene from Jurassic Park when she's going through the Triceratops duty. Oh. Where's, oh, yep. I think we have a winner. There it is. And it still looks perfectly fine. I could probably use that again. Oh, I forgot to get my knife.
Swingeth me golden axe.
So when I was a kid, there was a movie called Leprechaun, and it was absolutely terrifying. And if I'm being completely honest, it still keeps me up at night. So up next, we're gonna see if I could defend myself from a greedy little leprechaun with my 4-bore pistol. All right, with these leprechauns, they're pretty quick. You don't wanna give him time to dodge your shot, so we're gonna go point blank. All right, here we go. Okie dokie. Well, I found out today that leprechauns wear wigs. He is totally faking. This guy's bald, and maybe that's why he's so angry. And then if we take a look down here, he has a big old hole, and he is leaking some green goop. So I would say that that shot was pretty effective. It's my goal now. So up next, I have an interesting target. These are Stretch Armstrongs, and if you don't know this, they're actually pretty bulletproof. They will stop 9.45 and several other calibers. But what's gonna happen when we blast these things point blank with a 4-bore pistol? Alrighty, let's see what happens. I don't think the first guy is gonna stop it. Oh, here we go. I love the flash and the smoke that come out of this thing. Well, you know what? I think I am going to be a little surprised here. It looks like that stopped, that 4-bore ball. I think it wanted to come out the back, but the Stretch Armstrong behind him seemed to prevent it. That is a big, round, slow-moving projectile. I'm really surprised he caught it, and he is absolutely singed. Let's see if we can get that out of there. I feel it. I feel it. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, well, that's it right there. I really don't want to touch it because my hands are going to be so sticky. Ugh. Okay, that looks like it is a little deformed. Yeah, it's not perfectly round anymore. Oh my goodness. Ah. So up next, we have a Ballistic Dummy Labs zombie bust, and we're gonna find out what would happen if you encountered a zombie in the 19th century. Would your 4-bore pistol be an adequate weapon to take on the undead? Okay, let's take care of ye old zombie. Here we go. Oh! Oh! Looks like I hit a little high. That is gross. Oh, I don't think I've ever done that to a zombie before. It's pretty awful. Looks like I just kind of skimmed the top and gave him a buzz cut. Judging from the slow-mo shot, I would say if you did not hit the zombie with your 1400 grain ball, it wouldn't matter because he would be lit on fire. So as I mentioned before, I have a book coming out with Brave Books, and they do some great work. Brave Books is all about teaching values that build strong character, like grit, hard work, and overcoming fear. If you head over to bravebooks.com/KB, you can sign up for the Brave Book Club, pre-order my book, and receive a new Brave book every month delivered straight to your door. And here's the best part. If you sign up for the Brave Book Club today, you will get your first shipment by Christmas, and you will receive a free signed copy of my book along with a dino plush when it comes out. So be sure and check that out. That is bravebooks.com/KB. There is a link in the description down below. That's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about the 4-bore pistol in the comment section down below. Be sure and give today's video a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and be sure and check me out on all other social media platforms. And if you want to get a shirt, swing over to KentuckyBallistics.com. There's a link in the description down below. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.